thanks to a recent YouTubing trend, I've decided that maybe it's about time I looked back at some of my old deck profiles. Today we're just going to do two of them. We're going to do my two performapal deck profiles. It feels weird. Considering how often I updated this deck, I'm surprised I didn't do more deck profiles on this deck. In fact, I don't play the deck physically anymore because I sold most of my good pendulum stuff. But I'm willing to do, Wigo Pro updates to counter certain strategies, because I know performapals are a fan favorite. I know I loved them for a long time. But the point being, in 2016, I was really bad at this game. I thought I was good. I was on my way to getting better. I played well enough, but my deck building just wasn't there. Okay, first of all, this was before I had a tripod. I thank God I have a tripod now. My deck profile quality has improved so much ever since. Because as you can see, I'm moving the cards with one hand, and then just yeah, I'm moving the cards with one hand and holding the phone with the others. With the other. How awesome performapals are as of late. Now, let's see here. June 2016. I'm trying to think of what came out recently. Yeah, yeah. Smile World. I like Smile World as like a meme. Okay. Smile World memes make me happy, but let us not forget that my key combo, one of the key combos of my June 2016 Performapal deck, was Smile World Raigeki. Raigeki was at one. Smile World was at one. Because I just couldn't justify playing more than one Smile World. But that didn't stop me from relying on Smile World Raigeki. Your opponent can't do anything about it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, pendulums were good at the time, so people knew what reload does. Yeah, recasting is just reload for performapals, which means you could use it on non-pendulum cards. This card is honestly, I will say it, one of the best pieces of performapal support in existence. I love this card so much because it pays for itself. It lets you put back, if you happen to play any form of performapal garnet, I don't know, you're playing Super Hippo Carnival and you have a Hippo. Oh God, why? I don't know why I didn't play this at 3. Was it? Oh yeah, I didn't play it at 3 because I was dumb and I saw I could only activate 1 per turn, so I didn't want to open with 2. Oh, I hyped that card up for actually 3. I had that card up for actually 3 or 4 weeks before I did this. This thing came out in Bosch, didn't it? Yeah, I was like, Hurricane's so good, guys. Hurricane is great. And it is. The only problem is you can't search it. That's the only problem I see with this card. Yeah, there actually wasn't a single common in Bosch that saw play other than Monkey Board. Weird. I'd like to point out I didn't play any terraforming. I played 2 different field spells and no terraforming. which wasn't hard to do. So like the thing about performapal dramatic theater is that you can benefit from the effects rather easily, and you can benefit from the attack gain effect rather easily because it's for all your monsters. So it's like you're not just gaining 200 damage if you're not just gaining 200 damage if you control 5 monsters of the same type. You're gaining a whole 1,000 extra damage. So imagine how that is when you control 5 different types. And then Performapals had a lot of types, so it was really easy to get forward with different types on the field. And also, you can normal summon it without tributes and control 2 Performapal cards. Oh, sweet. I remember to talk about that. Why did I play one of this? Why did I play one of this? Rank 4s were God. Oh, yeah, I remember. Um, Barbaros came in the starter deck that I got, like, the, the Barbaros came in the starter deck I got the field spell from, and I was also like, oh, wow, this is such a good card at the time. I want you to know that this particular list never saw a single tournament. I changed the list before that. Okay, legit. I really wish I'd stop referencing my history with Performapals that I did not document on this channel. Because I remember all of these things. None of you do. Springus was one of those cards that I always played and didn't see why it didn't see play. Like, I like Spring Goose as a tech option, but it is in fact suboptimal. Which, to be fair, that was a godly combo at the time. Why did I play you? I love you, but why did I play you? I don't need to tribute summon and perform a pals. Okay, Barbaros, okay. But Barbaros is a one-of. Okay. Okay, but if Sleight Hand's so good, why were you playing two? Thank God. That's the best decision I made during the entire deck building. Finally. Can make some final I can finally show some good cards. Oh, I have the Super Monkey boards. I have the Super Monkey board and Skullcrabat. Wow. Okay, hold up. Let's be real a minute though. I'm a buy like a playset of the Super Skullcrabats and the Super Monkey boards, and if either of those cards ever comes off the ban list, I'm immediately playing this deck again because I do have all the Performapal cards still. I just need like some generic pendulum staples to build it again. Which, to be fair, Trump Girl having used herself didn't matter because she was a. Why would you? Look, you're either playing Fireflux at like 3, 1, or you're not playing it. There's no reason to play 2. Oh my god. There's only 2 lizard draw. It's free cards! What are you doing? That one's actually just your win con. I remember this deck build and like half the things I built after that starter deck came out, and I bought 3 of it. King Bear was just the win condition. Like you just summon King Bear and Odd Eyes and you buff them up a bunch and you just win. What are you doing? Play 3 King Bear, God. I love that King Bear saw play during Z format, by the way. Oh wow, Shining Victories have just released it this time. So I'm gonna explain it before Past Mono can, because I'm gonna explain it much better than Past Mono. So you summon all your things. Phoenix is on your board. You attack with it first, and then you attack with all your other stuff except for one guy. You tribute Phoenix. You give 1,000 attack to that one guy. The one guy gets a net gain of 800 attack, assuming you have Dramatic Theater on board, and then you swing. And at that point, you usually OTK, especially if you have that guy. Yeah, that this is the best high scale for this is the best high scale for what I was trying to do. Oh, but you played 3 Odd Eyes. Why don't I just sweep? There we go. Please say Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Please tell me I had that at that time. What beasts was I playing? Oh, thank God. Now, that is correct. It is effectively Fusion Quasar. It's true. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This was when I tried to shoehorn the Dimension Dragons into everything I built. Stardust does things sometimes. I was siding Starlight Road, right? I have 3. Could have played 3. Oh, I meant face up or face down extra deck. Yeah, because we had room for Draco Sack back in the day. That card's good now. That card would have been good now. Why Draco Sack? Why would I not take out Greedy Saramena for Star Venom? Okay, okay. Now for the other one. Now this one was taken. This one was actually recorded the day after I went to a regional. No, no, no. This was recorded the day before I went to a regional and uploaded the day after. The kind of person who changes this deck up a lot. Now that's true. I had a new Performapal build every freaking week. Like, here's the thing. I was just like that one kid who plays Performapals at my locals, and I would always have a new build. One Scully. Poor Scully. Wait, is this when I... This is when I had the ultimate rare odd eyes. Wow! I had the ultimate rares back then. I don't have them anymore, but I got... These were all like 50... Whoa, let's just stop and talk about the odd eyes. Wow. They're so pretty, and I love them. And this was back when they were like $12 a pop still. And Breaksword was going for like 25-ish. And I got all three of those for one Breaksword. Au natural, scalate. Why did I play two of that thing? Why did I play two of Radish Horse? Hey, hey, past mono. Why did you play two Radish Horse? If you summon that thing and Odd Eyes, you just kill your opponent outright half the time. Or if you scale that thing and you summon Odd Eyes, you just kill your opponent. Why are there so many two ofs? Okay, okay, okay. Much like King Bear was the win con last time, this one is just the win con this time. Why am I playing two? Okay, seriously, this is what gets me. I had people to discuss these deck lists with, and they were all so bad at this game that none of them slapped the crap out of me for this. Which does add up. It seems inconsequential if you haven't played the deck before. But the thing is, there's like continuous cards and like a field spell with Performapal. And then you want your scales to be Performapals. And then you want to summon 5 monsters. And if you have the field spell, he's gonna gain attack for all the monsters. And if you have Silver Claw, then he's gonna gain another 300. Performapals just do so much, man. God, I actually am just gonna like go on Wygo Pro and build and play this deck again after this. And add the odd eyes back. Because why would I want the odd? Well, to be fair, you want the odd eyes in hand now. Decided two is fine. You want to see it all the time, but not. Or you want to see it some of the time, but not all the time. One changer F. One Liz. One? 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 It's free cards! It's free cards! Steelo was pretty alright. Yeah, I've stopped strikes with that thing before. Two, 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 two. God. You know who I blame for this? There was this dude at the first YCS I went to, the first YCS Atlanta. This was when Draco Pals were the deck to play. This was just before the emergency ban list, where he looked at my deck and said, "So think about it this way: you want to play if you play a three of, you want to see it all the time, and you're okay with seeing more than one. If you want to play a two of, then you want to see it all the time, or you want to see it as often as possible without drawing more than one." That was terrible mentality for me to learn at that point. Oh, I see. So I just played second donkey in the place where the second and third Skullcrabat would be. Yeah, this is fair. This is fair. I would have played more decrees, but I only had the one. Incorrect. Flat out wrong. One terraforming. Why did I play this? Oh my god. I remember the conversation I had about this card with Cannon. I remember I was like, hey, so check it out. And then I counted the number of types in my deck, and I was like, how about Pot of Dichotomy? This is worse than the last deck profile. actually, yeah, yeah. No, Illusion Balloons makes this one better, but I would have played it at 3. Honestly, especially with Electromite, I'm gonna play 3 Illusion Balloons. Yeah, five cards. That's a decent amount. That's like an eighth. Gotta make sure I'm not bad at math. It's like an eighth of your deck right there. Hit Pendulum Sorcerer. Summon Pendulum Sorcerer. I enjoy the parts of these where I can understand what the heck I was talking about. Now extra. What did I play in extra at the time? I know I played all the Dimension Dragons. Oh hey, did you notice my Castell was a super in the last video and now this one's a gold rare? Limping. I like my terminology. Yeah. To be fair, they did work with the strategy, and I won games because I had multiple of them at the time. Because, like, the thing is, Dark Rebellion combos off with Odd Eyes. Well, combos off, in quotes. Dark Rebellion works with Odd Eyes to just make the one punch OTK happen. And Starving Venom works with Clear Wing in that I can. Yeah, that's the thing I can do. Or I can summon. I can make Clear Wing, summon Starving Venom, use Starving Venom's effect to copy my opponent's monster's attack, use Clear Wing effect, kill Starving Venom, kill the opponent's board, Clear Wing gains the attack. And that actually was an exact thing that happened because, past Mono couldn't get around Harpy's pet Phantasmal Dragon because it couldn't be targeted or attacked. So it couldn't be targeted or attacked. I'd already used Raigeki that game. Yeah, run 2 Vortex now. Good. I didn't play Sleight Hand in this build. That's weird. Meteor Burst. In case you can't how am I going to make Meteor Burst without Pendulum Summoning? I've never done it. Get out of here. I hate that glare. But that's unavoidable no matter where you record, to be honest. Yeah. Why did I not point out that it doesn't get the effect no matter what I do? I didn't have a side deck. Flat out. That was a lie. I made the side deck like the night before. Okay, this was actually a fun little trip down memory lane, and I see why other Yugi tubers are doing this. I would have done my first deck profile, but like I'm not nearly as passionate about Phantom Knights as I was about Performapals. In fact, I still love that deck to this day. And if you said, "Hey, let's do a tournament where we just play some freaking casual decks," I would be like, "Okay, sure, let's play some Performapals today." I might play for hire, but like, yeah, let's play some Performapals. I feel like the deck aged well. Definitely not like from a meta perspective. Definitely not. Definitely not from a meta perspective. Definitely not from any kind of actual serious rogue strategy perspective. But from a perspective of being some good old boys, I love Performance Palace. They're great. You know what wasn't great though? My deck building in 2017, 2016. See you guys next time.